Bajaj, the world's favorite Indian, presents Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards 2023. Bajaj, the world's favorite Indian, presents Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards 2023.
Good evening, all. How are you doing? And how was this piece? Did you enjoy? So this piece was composed by our team director, Mr. Kiran Venkar. Can we just give him a round of applause, please? This is the Swarin's band. I would like to introduce my teammates. Here is the Augustine Chetia on the octopads, Mr. Sachin Patil on the tabla and kahan, myself, Nitesh, on the keys. एंड अभी हमारे जो सिंगर्स आएंगे उनको आप सिंगर है सिद्धेश पाटिल उनको आप ज़रूर सुनेंगे तभी और ज़्यादा तालियां बजेगी एंड आवर बैंड लीडर मिस्टर किरण विनकर द ग्रेट रेनॉन फ्लोटिस्ट यू मस्ट हैव सीन हिम इन इंडियन आइडल सारेगामापा सो मेनी रियलिटी शोज सो द नेक्स्ट इट्स अ मेडले चुनिंदा कुछ हिंदी सॉन्ग्स हैं इसको आप सभी लोग एंजॉय कीजिए नेक्स्ट मिडले को या आर यू रेडी
मुझको इतना बताए Do you know this song? You can sing. कैसे तुझसे दिल न लगाए कोई रब्बा ने तुझको बनाने में कर दी है हुस्न की खाली तिजोरियां काजल की सियाही से लिखी है तूने जाने कितनों की लव स्टोरियां केसरिया तेरा इश्क है पिया रंग जाऊं जो मैं हाथ लगाऊं दिन बिद सारा तेरे फिक्र में रहन सारी तेरी खैर मनाऊं जुबानियाँ तेरी झूठी भी सच लागे जुबानियाँ तेरी झूठी भी सच लागे तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे अपना बना ले पिया अपना बना ले पिया अपना बना ले मुझे अपना बना पिया अपना बना ले पिया अपना बना ले पिया दिल के शहर में नगर तू बना ले पिया टूटी चारपाई वही ठंडी पुरवाई रास्ता देखे मलाई वही मिट्टी को जुराई रास्ता देखे गज तेरी खुद गर्जी नम नम निगे नमे नाम जुरी गज तेरी खुद गर्जी तुझे प्रीत पुराने बिजरी मस्त मौला मस्त कलंदर तू हवा का एक बवंडर बुझ गया अंदर ही अंदर क्यों रह गया रखा पीरा मान जा फकीरा यूं न जा आजा तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाई जाया रे कबीरा मान जा रे फकीरा यूं रह जा कैसा तू है निर्मोही का ज़ाहर जाया रे कबीरा रे कबीरा रे कबीरा रे फकीरा रे कबीरा रे कबीरा रे कबीरा अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे जुबान रखना दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना चिट्टे तारों में भी मेरा तो सलाम रखना अंधेरा तेरा मैंने ले लिया मेरा उजला सितारा तेरे नाम किया चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या बेलिया ओ बिया चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या चन्ना मेरे या बेलिया तुझको मैं रख लूं वहाँ जहाँ पे कहीं है मेरा यकीन मैं जो तेरा न हुआ किसी का नहीं किसी का नहीं Come on, sing! ले जाए जाने कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं ले जाए मुझे कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं बेगानी सी हवाएं 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 ले जाए मुझे कहाँ हवाएं हवाएं ले जाए जाने कहाँ न मुझको खबर न तुझको पता One more song. अरे अभी अभी प्यारा सा चेहरा दिखा है जाने क्या कहूँ उस पे क्या लिखा है गहरा समुंदर दिल डूबा जिसमें घायल हुआ मैं उस पल से इस पे नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर रे दिल तो बता रे नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर रे दिल तो बता रे चिंगारिया ये जो मेरे सीने में है दफन इनको जरा देख हवा बन जाऊं मैं अगन दहक रहा है बन के शरारा देख मेरा बदन सब कुछ मेरा करके फना करता हूँ मैं हवन ओ देवा देवा ओ देवा देवा नमः 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 महसूस खुद को मैंने किया जब तूने छुआ ओ देवा देवा ओ देवा देवा नमः नमः नमः
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, this was the Swaveens band. I hope, guys, you enjoyed our music, and thank you so much. So we are signing off. Thanks a lot.
Good evening. How wonderful was that? So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, you were privy to the performance of Swaranj, a fusion band carved and performed by visually impaired artists who are bridging the gap between ability and artistry, one song at a time. They cannot read music sheets. They cannot see the instruments they play, nor even the hearts that they touch. But they can feel the joy that they bring us. Let's give them a really loud Before we carry on with today's program, we have a very special guest in our midst who is a very busy person and he needs to go to some other commitments. So I'm going to break protocol and call him on stage to say a few words. Can we please have our MP, Arvind Sawant ji, please aakar chand shabd keh kar jaiye. Thank you so much for being here today. It's such a pleasure having you.
Namaskar. Good evening, everybody. Dr. Batra's Health Awards program, it has become a routine but healthy program so that the people who care about the health come together, think of a future. But today I'm really happy to see that the fusion band, the way they perform, उनको दृष्टि नहीं है, लेकिन हमारे सामने सृष्टि खड़ी की, उनके लिए जोरदार तालियां फिर एक बार बजाएं। यही तो जिंदगी है। जब मुझे न्योता आया था, तो उस पे लिखा था, Beyond barriers towards brilliance. What they have done was beyond barriers and towards brilliance. And that is what one of the greatest things they have done today. There's a tagline on the invitation card which was sent to me on my WhatsApp. But while attending the program, these are known as Batra's Positive Health Award. Health is also requires positiveness. That Positive Health Award is required for the politicians now. Because right now, even if the positive health awards are given, their health will improve or not, we don't know. If the health improves, then the only medicine is the election. But in the election also, the health of the EVM machine goes out, then again there will be a problem. So these are the issues we are facing right now. You could understand it. But I must thank Dr. Batra ji and wish him a very, very healthy, lengthy, peaceful, happy life and make others life. See, people, we are in politics, okay, forget about it. What for we are there? To serve the people. We are here to resolve the issues of the people, common man. But while resolving, we play so much of politics. The worst thing is that I feel sorry whatever is happening right now in Maharashtra is really, really disheartening. Let me, you may not be, I don't want to make any comment on that. Right now, this is not the place to make comment, but I am disheartened. I am disheartened. This is not the way we should do. We people required so many services, so many issues are there. So health is one of the major issues, and Dr. Batra, you are a God for the people, millions of people to whom you have given the medicine. And the wonder of the homeopathy is that it's not bitter, it's not cut, It's not blood. It's a sweet, but still healthy. And that is what is more important. And therefore, I once again congratulate you. I pray God to give you a long, lengthy life. And many more people should get awards from you, get inspiration from you. I too get a lot of inspiration you. Parag was sitting beside me and asking me. So I told him, talk to Mr. Batra, your life will be healthy and wealthy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you so much, Arvindji. Such a pleasure to always have you here. Thank you for being here today. Now, I am thrilled to introduce someone who is not only a master of words, but also a voice that resonates with energy and positivity. Please join me in welcoming the vibrant and dynamic RJ Rohini as our co-host for this evening.
Check. Hi, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? Wow, the energy is really infectious. How is everybody doing? It's called the Positive Health Awards. The first word there is the, but the second one is positive. So can I have some positivity coming from you guys? Thank you. Thank you, Akshay.
You're most welcome. Rohini, you being on stage is always difficult for me because I can never compete with your voice.
Come on.
Also, I'm a very well-trained husband. I've learned how to keep quiet. So I'm going to let you do all the talking.
Well, tonight is about evolving. Ever thought about Charles Darwin, the father of evolution? How he would react to the modern world. He talked about the evolution of our species, but I bet he didn't see one thing coming, and that is a new body part. The cell phone, ladies and gentlemen, the cell phone.
I think keeping that in mind, we should make sure that our phones are off. And especially because having such an august audience in one room, I'm sure the bank guys are tracking us and they're going to call you to give you that loan you don't need.
Absolutely. We're going to give you about 13 seconds, which starts now. I think that's the amount of time scientifically proven to actually check your phones and put them on silent. 13 seconds. Sir is done in 3 seconds. Namaskar, Sahib. Thank you so much. Sir is like, I'm done. Everybody done? Thumbs up. Charles Darwin ko thumbs up. Evolution ko thumbs up. Thank you.
Rohini, you know that in many cultures and traditions, the number 15 is believed to have a lot of significance.
Absolutely, Akshay. 15 symbolizes new beginnings, transformations, and its harmonious blending of the spiritual and the material. Historically as well, 15 is a very interesting and important number. For example, in Roman history, anybody knows when the Ides of March are? I'll give you a clue. I've been talking about the number. 15! Genius, absolutely.
Interestingly enough, even in Indian numerology, the number 15 is often associated with manifestations of a new dawn, change, and personal freedom. It resonates with nurturing, teaching, and the need to be harmonious with others. This mirrors the ethos of the Positive Health Awards, where we acknowledge and nurture the indomitable spirit of those who teach us the true meaning of strength and harmony in the face of adversity.
So here we are in the 15th year of our awards, standing at our own Ides of March, our own points of transition. The Positive Health Awards in its 15th chapter continues to be a beacon of hope and inspiration, much like the number 15 itself.
So welcome to an evening of celebration, an evening of new beginnings and timeless inspiration. Welcome to the 15th Positive Health Awards.
Thank you. Woo-hoo! Well, I must say tonight is dedicated to some amazing people who've not only picked themselves up in the most desperate conditions, but also awakened in others the power to turn tragedy into triumph. Today, we celebrate their journey and honor them for their spirit and achievement. While we're speaking of triumphs and hard work, of course, I'd like to call upon the stage the man who took upon himself the challenge of bringing safer medicine to the masses, and in doing so, established the world's largest homeopathic chain. Not only did he seek to heal people, but to also change their lives, which is why on his 50th birthday, he launched Dr. Batra's foundation, which supports health and education for the needy.
Initiated many years ago. If I give the actual year, he'll get angry with me for giving his age away. He's always young at heart. Initiated many years ago, the foundation currently runs 194 free clinics on every second Wednesday and Thursday of every month and provides lifetime free medicines for the needy. So if you know anyone who's needy, your staff, your teams, people, please direct them to our free clinics. We'll be very happy to service them. Dr. Batra's foundation has been associated with 9 non-profit organizations across the country to spread the goodness of homeopathy to the underprivileged. The foundation also grants scholarship to deserving students from top 10 homeopathy colleges across India who wish to pursue studies in homeopathy but cannot afford the fee.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives us immense pride and pleasure to invite upon stage Padma Shri Dr. Mukesh Batra.
Good evening, dear friends. It's so wonderful to see so many of you here. Thank you for taking out the time to share our joy and this wonderful experience that you're all going to experience today. It's an absolute privilege to stand before you and to celebrate the incredible achievements of those amongst us who have shown remarkable resilience, determination, and an unwavering spirit in overcoming significant challenges. Today, we honor not just the triumph over adversity, but also their invaluable contribution to society. When a twist of fate deals you lemons, you could just complain, or you could add a dash of grit and gumption to enjoy a margarita. What we honor today and what epitomizes the spirit of these awards is that something special that separates the winners from the whiners. Their stories are not just tales of resilience, they are narratives of courage, strength, and the underlying human spirit. They remind us that disability does not define a person. Rather, it's the determination, passion, and willingness to create and change that truly shapes one's legacy. As we honor these remarkable individuals today, let us not celebrate their achievements, but also reaffirm our commitment to building a more inclusive society, one that recognizes the values, the unique contributions of every individual, regardless of their abilities. Let us draw inspiration from their journeys, continuing to support and champion initiatives that foster inclusivity, accessibility, and equality for all. Together, we can create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, contribute, and make a meaningful impact. Speaking of the winners, I would like to acknowledge those who, for me, are as remarkable as the outstanding individuals that we honor each year, and that is their families. Behind every positive health hero is a positive home environment. It is the caregiver upon whom the day-to-day responsibility falls, who actually holds the power to transform a victim into a victor. The quality of the support system, both physical and emotional, is key to recovery. Disease or disability afflicts not just the patient, but the family. While some crumble under the pressure, others grow stronger. And it is their love, courage, and often personal sacrifice that encourages and enables them. So I hugely salute those unsung, unseen warriors, parents, siblings, and companions. You are indeed the wind beneath our winners' wings. A round of applause for all of them, please. Even as we laud and learn from their examples, we also find ourselves giving thanks for the many blessings that we otherwise take for granted. As a doctor, I cannot overemphasize the healing power of an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful, and you will always have something to be thankful for. I would like to end with a शेर from one of my favorite poets, Ghalib. हाथों की लकीरों पे मत जा गालिब, हाथों की लकीरों पे मत जा गालिब, नसीब उनके भी होते हैं जिनके हाथ नहीं होते, नसीब उनके भी होते हैं जिनके हाथ नहीं होते. Thank you very much. God bless. Stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. I'm going to truly lose my job to men like him, because they impress you even with their words. Can you give him a round of applause once again? Thank you. All right. Whose first time is it here today at the Positive Health Awards? Not mine. Anybody's first time? Just for you, ma'am in the red, we have a very special video. We're going to show you a little video about how this wonderful legacy has come about 15 years ago. Would like your attention and your eyes towards the screen, please. Thank you.
हम लोगों की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ये होती है, हम ये सोचते हैं कि हम अपने लक्ष्य तक नहीं पहुंचे. सबसे पहले अपनी जिंदगी में एक लक्ष्य निर्धारित करें और उस पर इतना फोकस करें कि ऊपर वाला भी देने पे मजबूर हो जाए.
कर्म भूमि पे फल के लिए श्रम सबको करना ही पड़ता है. रब तो सिर्फ लकीरें देता है, लेकिन रंग तो हमको ही भरना पड़ता है.
When I started working out, when I started working hard, when I started participating in sports, now they call me an achiever.
One has to be relentless, absolutely intentional. One has to be driven, and one has to be absolutely unstoppable. Come what may, the show has to go on.
मेरा सपना इतना ही नहीं है कि मैं बैडमिंटन खेलता रहूं. मेरा सपना है पैरा ओलंपिक बैडमिंटन जो ओलंपिक के अंदर ज्वाइंट हो रहा है, उसमें मैं देश के लिए गोल्ड मेडल मारूं.
किसी भी विकलांग या अविकलांग व्यक्ति को हिम्मत नहीं हारना चाहिए. हिम्मत करके ही अपने हौसले को और अपनी मंजिल को हम प्राप्त कर सकते हैं.
तो अपने ड्रीम्स को फॉलो करो. जो सर्वाइवर्स फेस ढक के आया करती थी, आज वो फेस ओपन करके आती है, बात करती है अपने बारे में और लाइफ को एंजॉय करती है.
Bajaj, the world's favorite Indian, presents Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards 2023.
As we entered the venue today, many people said, wow, what a grand venue, what a large celebration. I didn't know this was such a large event. And the grandness of tonight's celebration and all these years' celebration is in huge measure due to the unstinting generosity and support of a very special patron, Mr. Rajiv Bajaj, who started as a regular attendee of the awards like many of you in the audience and has now become its strongest pillar of support. Having him as a partner has given us the courage and confidence to grow these awards into a movement. Unfortunately, Rajiv could not be here with us tonight, but he has sent his regards and immense support through this video.
Good evening, everyone. At first, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to each and every winner tonight. Your achievements are truly amazing. And if I may say so, when viewed in the context of your circumstances, they are simply stunning. For me, the imagination that you have displayed rivals that of our scientists who put India on the moon, and it fills our hearts with pride. And your grit, your determination matches that of our brothers who made it out of the tunnel, and it truly fills our hearts with joy. It is a great privilege to have this opportunity to wish you, and I wish you all the best always. Friends, for me, equally inspiring has been the association with Padma Shri Dr. Batra sir. I first met him in February 2003, and I think that it is not a coincidence that in these 20 years, Bajaj has gone from being a local scooter maker to a global motorcycle company. 20 years ago, we exported nothing. Now we export half of what we make. It gives us a sizable presence in almost 90 countries around the world. It earns us the tag of the world's favorite Indian. You would also be happy to know that last year, Bajaj Auto's market cap became the highest ever in the history of the world of all two-wheeler companies, making us therefore the world's most valuable motorcycle and three-wheeler maker. The reason I'm sharing this with you is to say that while many factors are obviously responsible for this achievement, for me personally, the most important has been my learning of homeopathy, the principles or aphorisms of which I believe I have applied very successfully to my task of managing my job. And these learnings have come to me through my association with Dr. Saab. Dr. Saab, you have been a friend to me through the ups and downs. You have been a mentor, a guide. You have always treated me as family. I was born Rajiv Bajaj, but in these 20 years, I have often felt like Rajiv Batra. So thank you for everything that you have done for me. Thank you for everything you do for all of us here and outside this room. And thank you once again for the privilege of this association. Thank you.
Such a beautiful and heartfelt address to everybody here today. Up next, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is a haven for many, including wanderers, dreamers, dancers, and artists. Our special performance today is by the ones who found their abode on a stage. Standing true to their name, can I tell you, they're a wonder to watch. These artists come from highly skilled professional backgrounds and are well trained in semi-classical and contemporary dance for over a decade. They've swept the world off their feet with their extraordinary abilities and have given the skills a new name and identity in the world itself. I do not want to reveal what Ahmed is actually going to do on stage, but I do request you to keep your eyes and perhaps those mobile phones ready as you are going to be swept away. Can I please request you to give a round of applause as we welcome Ahmed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ahmed, for your wonderful performance. Truly, as Akshay and I were discussing in the wings, the sparks were flying. If you've already given them a round of applause as they were on stage, as they walk off, please give them another one. Thank you. In the past 15 years, the Positive Health Awards, I must say, has gotten a lot of support from dignitaries, without which this event would not have been fruitful. I truly believe that celebrities are not just those who act on the screen or dance on the screen or perhaps catch us in a corner, perhaps on our mobile phones or in the television sets or the radio. The truth is, a celebrity is as celebrity does. And I want us to just take a moment to acknowledge the lovely support that we've received for this award for a long, long time. Could you play the AV, please? Thank you.
I want to congratulate them and salute them for the spirit and the zest for life. I will also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Mukesh Batra for this endeavor. I believe in homeopathy, and I also extend a big thank you to Dr. Batra's whole team for extending themselves for these awards.
I feel very humbled. I feel very blessed to have met these heroes.
Rajiv and Dr. Batra, I think what you're doing is outstanding. And I'm deeply honored to be standing on the same stage as you. It's important to be aware and not to differentiate between other special people and ourselves.
These awards have really taught me a lot tonight. And it's taught me to forget all my problems, because these wonderful children who have major problems are so happy and are so positive.
Their positivity is something that I will definitely take back. Yeah, I hope, wish and pray that one day I can be as good as great as them.
बचपन में मैं एक्चुअली जाती थी क्योंकि मुझे वो होम्योपैथी की दवाइयाँ बहुत पसंद आती थी, तो मैं स्कूल के बाद भागती थी इनके यहाँ ताकि वो मुझे वो छोटी-छोटी होम्योपैथी की गोलियाँ दे.
Being beacons of light for all us lost souls, they truly seem like the gifted ones, and we're the ones who are disabled.
We are so happy to be here celebrating the triumph of human spirit.
They have the will to fight. And what they do in that process is they create a path for others to follow. I was always scared that the doctor will recommend me syringes and needles and injections. So my favorite was going to a homeopathic doctor.
After seeing and being a small part, just standing on stage with these wonderful people, I'm an even bigger fan of yours, sir.
I feel unstoppable. I feel unbreakable. I am the I am that I am. Thank you. Thank you to so many people here. Dr. Batra, your family, your entire team, this endeavor. Thank you. We have one life and we have two choices. One choice is to give up. The other one is never give up. Make your story the greatest story ever told.
Bajaj, the world's favorite Indian, presents Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards 2023.
It's always so lovely to have so much star power backing the stars of tonight.
Oh, you're looking at me? Thank you.
You're a
I'm
superstar
just
yourself.
going to completely take that compliment. But honestly, without any further ado, leading to our celebrity lineup for tonight, may I invite someone who I was so excited because thanks to you, okay, the Batras, I actually got to live my 90s childhood right here on the stage a year ago because I saw her in the audience and then I started singing, Dil hai chota sa. Choti si Asha. My wonderful Madhu is here tonight as well. Madhu, would you please join us on stage to give out the first award? A big hand and lots of love for our wonderful Madhu. Thank you.
May I ask Dad to please come and join us as well? So we now announce the first awardee for this evening. Can we please have the AV?
My childhood was just like any other child. When I started noticing that I wasn't able to see as well when I was trying to look at the blackboard, couldn't really understand what the teacher was writing. Finally, we realized that there is a disability that has come about. मुझको मेरे friends की तरह स्कूल जाना था साइकिल पे. My mother accompanied me. उन्होंने बोला कि तुम साइकिल चलाओगे, मैं तुम्हारे पीछे पीछे स्कूटर पे आऊँगी. वहाँ पे हुआ ये कि मेरी टीचर ने मुझको देख लिया. In front of 60 children, उन्होंने मुझे क्वेश्चन किया, तुम बोलते तुमको दिखता नहीं है, तुम साइकिल से कैसे आए? आप ना fully sighted हो, ना fully blind हो. So your disability and your ability, both of them are questioned constantly. My friends did not call me for team games. I wasn't able to bat, I wasn't able to bowl, I wasn't able to field. फुटबॉल खेलना है तो बॉल लग जाएगी. आपके जो दोस्त बनते हैं लाइफ टाइम के लिए, वो इन्हीं मोमेंट्स में बनते हैं. And when you don't have those moments, you lose out on those things. You really feel left out of the entire social interaction. Disability is not just a function of your physical or mental abilities. It becomes a problem when your environment doesn't support you. And that realization inspired me to work in public policy. While I was in Stanford, for the first time ever in the university's history, I organized something called Dinner in the Dark, where students and faculty members had their dinner in complete darkness. And that's when they understood practically what it means to feel like a person who does not see very well, like a person who's blind. Because now, with my chartered accountancy degree, my Stanford qualification, I'm able to make not just human rights-based cases, but also economic cases to make sure that our country becomes disability inclusive. चाहे वो ऑटो रिक्शा हो, चाहे वो personal vehicle हो, train हो, taxi हो, airplane हो, when all of that becomes accessible and inclusive, so that anyone with a disability can take a journey confidently and spontaneously. वो जो 3 Idiots वाला जो गाना है, All is Well, I think that's the song of my life. All is well.
Life हो out of control, होठों को करके गोल, होठों को करके गोल, सीटी पर जाके पोल. मुर्गी क्या जाने अंडे का क्या होगा, अरे लाइफ मिलेगी या तवे पे फ्राई होगा. होठ घुमा सीटी बजा के बोल भैया all is well. अरे भैया all is well.
Celebrating the triumph of the human spirit by saluting Apurva Kulkarni as Dr. Batra's Positive Health Hero 2023.
And that's our first hero, Apurva. Could we please request Apurva to kindly join us on this stage? Thank you. Thank you, Apurva, for joining us today. And may I please request the Batras and Madhu to kindly hand over a trophy, a certificate, and a check from us to you. As we saw in the video, Apurva is truly an inspiration to one and many. Most of us, with our 2 eyes intact, might not be able to see how beautiful life can be. So for those who are blessed and privileged, let's give Apurva a round of applause again. Thank you. May we please request Apurva to say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fatiima ji, let me begin by thanking Dr. Mukesh Batra, Akshay Batra, and the Batra team at large for recognizing me with this award. I would also like to thank my parents, Swati and Vijay Kulkarni, my mother-in-law, Jyoti Ashok Goyal, who's over here with my brother-in-law, Rahul Sharma, my brother Anand Kulkarni, and I mean the list is long, Dr. Neha Goyal, and most of all, my wife Nidhi Goyal, without whom I wouldn't have been over here. This recognition is obviously very important because it marks my work and achievement, but it also is very important because it marks the latent potential in people with disabilities, which largely goes unrecognized. We in India have upwards of 10 to 12 crore people with disabilities, but largely they remain invisible. We remain invisible because of inaccessible infrastructure, be it physical, be it digital, and attitudinal barriers as well. And it's not just a loss for us as people with disabilities, it's a loss for community and the economy at large. So I think it's high time that we become aware, but go beyond that moreover. So, I would suggest a 5-step program perhaps, which is number 1, believe in the power and potential of people with disabilities. Number 2 is aspire for India to become a very accessible country and invest in that aspiration. Number 3 is technology. With Dr. Batra over here, obviously you can't have technology going far behind. 4th is record. This is a long journey. We need to keep record of where we are going and report it. And 5th is do it again and again and again and again because we need it. And those of you who are very astute in the audience will realize that spells Batra. So thank you once again, Dr. Batra, Fatiima ji, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Apurva.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And that, of course, was Apurva, our first hero at the Positive Health Awards tonight. Madhu, may I please request you to kindly stay back with us on the stage. Dr. Batra, as well as Akshay, could I please request you to stay back on the stage as we now move to our second winner, and let's get to know them a little better. Eyes on the screen, please.
जब मैं पैदा हुआ तो मेरे घर में बड़ी खुशी हुई। पता लगा कि मुझे पोलियो है तो वो खुशी दुख में बदल गई। बचपन में बहुत शौक थे कि मैं पुलिस बनूंगा, मैं दौड़ूंगा, मैं ये करूंगा। जब मैं बड़ा हुआ तो मुझे पता लगा कि मैं पुलिस नहीं बन सकता हूँ। मैं बहुत दोस्त बनाता था लेकिन मुझे लोग कम दोस्त बनाते थे। मेरे आसपास के लोगों ने मुझे रियलाइज़ कराया बार बार कि मैं हैंडीकैप बंदा हूँ। एक दिन मैंने बैग लिया और मैं क्रॉलिंग करते हुए स्कूल निकल गया। तो बीच में एक चौराहा आया, उस चौराहे पे कुछ डॉगीज थे, उन्होंने मुझ पे अटैक किया। 1-2 ने मुझे काट भी लिया था और अगला दिन मेरे लिए बड़ा संघर्ष वाला था क्योंकि वही डॉग, वही रास्ता मुझे दोबारा से चुनना था। और जब मैं उस चौराहे पे पहुंचा तो मैं भागा नहीं और मैं बैठ गया और डरते हुए मैंने अपने बैग से बिस्किट निकाल के डॉगीज़ को दिए और उनको खिलाए तो वो मेरे दोस्त बन गए। तो उस दिन मैंने अपनी प्रॉब्लम पे कैसे जीतना है ये मैंने सीखा। मेरे माँ बाप चाहते थे कि मैं बैठ के कोई ऐसा काम सीख लूँ जिससे मेरी ज़िंदगी कट जाए, बट मुझे ऐसा नहीं था कि मुझे कुछ अलग करना था, अपनी डिसेबिलिटी से बाहर आना था। जब मैंने जिम जाना स्टार्ट किया तब मुझे लगा कि मैं पावर लिफ्टिंग में अपने आप को आजमा सकता हूँ, अपने हुनर दिखा सकता हूँ। तो मैंने फिर पावर लिफ्टिंग की तरफ अपना रुख किया। मुझे पता लगा कि नागपुर में ऐसा कोई टूर्नामेंट होने वाला था नेशनल पैरा पावर लिफ्टिंग का। जब मैंने ट्रायल दिया तो मैं सिलेक्ट भी हो गया। मेरे लिए पार्टिसिपेट करना ही बड़ी बात थी, लेकिन जब मेरा नाम अनाउंस हुआ कि गुलफाम अहमद ब्रॉन्ज मेडल, वो दिन मेरी ज़िंदगी का बड़ा अचीवमेंट वाला दिन था जब मैंने खुद को एक नेशनल पैरा पावर लिफ्टर बना दिया। तो पिछले 3 साल से लगातार मैं नेशनल मेडल जीत रहा हूँ और मेरा प्रयास है कि देश के लिए मैं मेडल लेकर आऊँ और अगले आने वाले इंटरनेशनल टूर्नामेंट में मैं ज़रूर अपना 100% दूंगा और देश के लिए मेडल लेकर आऊँ। तो जब भी आप गिरते हो तो उससे डिसअपॉइंट नहीं होना है, क्योंकि वो आपकी एबिलिटी को मौका दे रही है उठने का, शाइन होने का।
जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना। जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना। अरे ओडले ओडले ओ, ओडले ओडले ओ।
celebrating the triumph of the human spirit by saluting Gulfam Ahmed as Dr. Batra's Positive Health Hero 2023.
Wow. Truly, I have no excuse to not go to the gym. I think a lot of us can identify with that. और इससे पहले कि हम गुलफाम से कहे कि आप आए और ये award ले, I'd like to request the wonderful Mickey Mehta, always energizing us, maximizing us, and Mickey-mizing us to kindly come up on stage. And along with that, of course, can I please request Rati Godrej to also join us on the stage? If you are here, Rati, thank you so much. Mickey, thank you. Could you please join us on the stage?
Mickey, you can match biceps. You're the only one who can do it.
A few words from you, Gulfam. आपसे सुनना चाहेंगे.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच मुझे इतना आदर सम्मान से नवाजने के लिए इंटायर टीम ऑफ डॉक्टर बत्रा और स्पेशली सर. मतलब हमारे पास शब्द नहीं है सर. आप जो कार्य कर रहे हैं हमारे समाज के लिए, हमारी सोसाइटी के लिए, ये इनक्रेडिबल है. और जिस बैकग्राउंड से शायद हमने जो स्ट्रगल देखा है और अभी आगे और देखना भी है, तो उसमें आप लोगों का सहयोग हमारे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है. और ये हमें जो भारत के लिए जो हमें अगले टारगेट हैं हमारे ओलंपिक में मेडल लाना, उसके बिल्कुल हमें नज़दीक लेकर जाएंगे. और मैंने ज़िंदगी में बहुत कुछ सीखने की कोशिश की है छोटी छोटी चीज़ों पे, और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि जब तक ज़िंदगी रहेगी सीखता रहूँगा. क्योंकि जब भी कोई भी चैलेंज मिला है ज़िंदगी में तो मैं कभी हारा नहीं हूँ. या तो मैं जीता हूँ या मैं फिर सीखा हूँ. तो यही एटीट्यूड हमेशा अपनी लाइफ में अगर हम रखते हैं तो जब भी आप गिरोगे ना, कभी आप अपनी कमजोरियों की वजह से ज़रूर गिर सकते हो, लेकिन उठोगे अपनी खूबियों की वजह से. तो कभी डिसअपॉइंट नहीं होना. बिकॉज हम लोग अपने अंदर छोटी छोटी डिसेबिलिटियों पे निराश हो जाते हैं कि मैं पढ़ाई में अच्छा नहीं हूँ, बिजनेस में अच्छा नहीं हूँ, रंग रूप मेरा अच्छा नहीं है, वजन मेरा अच्छा नहीं है. हम अपनी सब डिसेबिलिटी पर नज़र रखते हैं, ध्यान देते हैं और अपने आप को डिमोरलाइज करते हैं. बट मैं ये मानता हूँ कि आई फाउंड माई एबिलिटी इन माई डिसेबिलिटी. तो आप क्यों नहीं? जब हम कर सकते हैं तो आप क्यों नहीं? तो ज़िंदगी में हंसते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए. और वो कहते हैं ना कि चमकना है तो जलना पड़ेगा, चमकना है तो जलना पड़ेगा, और रफ्तार में चलना है तो पहले भटकना पड़ेगा. तो ज़िंदगी में जो स्ट्रगल आपको आए, इंजॉय करके फेस कीजिए, क्योंकि उसके बाद आपको बड़ा मज़ा आने वाला है, जैसे कि अभी हम कर रहे हैं.
शुक्रिया.
थैंक यू सो मच.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. मैं चाहूंगी कि मिकी,
सिर्फ एक ही लाइन माइंड में आती है कि जो पूरे हैं असल में अधूरे हैं, और जो अधूरे हैं असल में पूरे हैं.
Beautiful. Madhu, would you please say a few words for us?
Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever felt, when you have so much to say and you're thinking, but nothing is coming out of your mouth? So how do I begin? We started the evening with Rohini and her voice. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can't match that. Then you have Akshay, who's so comfortable. Then you have Dr. Saab, and he's so amazing. He's amazing not because his speech was amazing. He's amazing because he does such wonderful things. So there is that strength of doing behind the words. You know, very often we say intentions and good feelings in the heart. But I really believe all of us have great intentions. Yeah, I have a very good heart. I think very good about everyone. What do you do? Actions speak louder than words. Intentions, yes, but actions. And how many of us really do something? And we are celebrating 15th year of this amazing function. 15 years is not easy. To have an idea, to start something is hard enough. To do it again and again and again for 15 years with same generosity, same belief, and the same feeling and sentiment, it's amazing, Dr. Batra. And thank you very much for always including me, because I now feel like your, I won't say like your daughter, like Mr. Bajaj said, but I definitely feel like your family. And that is why I make this effort to be here, only not to support him, but actually to steal a moment that might strengthen me, my spirit, and keep me going. When you meet people like Gulfam and everyone else on the stage, it's just amazing. It gives you the strength to go back into the world, to firstly lead your life, face your situations, but also makes you a little kind, grateful, and all of that. I come, of course, like to participate, to cooperate, but I come and take a lot from here. So thank you so much for giving me that pleasure, that moment. And the song that played here was Zindagi ek safar hai suhana, yahan kal kya ho kisne jana, हंसते गाते जहाँ से गुजर दुनिया की तू परवाह न कर मुस्कुराते हुए दिन बिताना यहाँ कल क्या हो किसने जाना. So thank you very much.
You know, they say this, sorry Akshay, about good deeds, people who do good deeds. कि अक्सर लोगों को लगता है that if you do something good for somebody, उनका भला हो रहा है. लेकिन मैं कहती हूँ कि जब आप किसी के लिए कुछ करते हैं, आपका भला हो रहा है, क्योंकि आप भला कर रहे हैं. And I want to extend this, sort of applause to everybody on this stage and to this wonderful audience. Please give it up for yourselves by being here, by participating, by being part of the Positive Health Awards. आप सबका भला कर रहे हैं. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much. Over to you, Akshay. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohini. To keep the energy of this event going, we have a very special performance. I think sometime earlier this year, I was looking at my phone like we always do, and I was on Instagram, and I found this wonderfully amazing boy who was a performer and dancing, and he just called out to me, and I told my team, I said, this year we have to have him. And all credit to the team, they located him, they found him, and they've got him here specially to perform for us. His name is Narendra Kashyap. He's going to show you his extraordinary spirit that transcends all limitations. Ladies and gentlemen, put it together for this social media star, Narendra Kashyap.
इश्क में दिल बना है, इश्क में दिल फना है, ओ मिटा दे या बना दे, मैंने तुझको चुना है, ओ तेरे सारे रंग ओढ़ के ढंग ओढ़ के तेरा हुआ मैं सबको छोड़ के, इश्क नहीं करना नाप तोल के राज खोल के आया हूँ मैं सबको बोल के, ओ मैं था चलिया तेरी ओर तेरा चलिया है जोर तेरा होया मैं यार में भूले आए संसार में चलिया तेरी ओर तेरा चलिया है जोर तेरा होया मैं यार में भूले आए संसार में जग तेरे लिए छोड़िया दिल तेरे संग छोड़िया अब तेरा मैं तो हो गया आगे तुझे मैं खो गया.
Thank you so much, Narendra. I'm so happy आपको आज देखकर. I'm so pleased. I really, like I said, I saw him on social media and just wanted to have him here today. So thank you so much, कि आप आए and you performed for us. Really, really happy to see that. Can his team come and help him off stage, please? That's really the power of social media today, right? It can connect people across the globe. Our next performance this evening is back again by the Ahmad group. So please put your hands together to see some more sparks on stage. Thank you.
dani dim tadare dani dim tana dere na dim tadare dani dim tadare dani dim tana dere na o dani der der tani tana der na o dani der der tani tana der na dim tadare dani dim tadare dani
Thank you so much for that wonderful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our special guest for this evening. She's a shining star in the world of cinema, known for her captivating performances and her commitment to meaningful art. Fatiima, your journey in the film industry, marked by dedication, hard work, and exceptional talent, resonates deeply with the ethos of the Positive Health Awards. Your roles have not only entertained us, but also inspired and moved us, much like the stories of our heroes. May I please request Fatiima Sana Khan to join us on stage with Dr. Mukesh Batra. May I request you to please play the AV for our next awardee.
क्या कैसा पैदा हुआ वो पूरा नहीं सोचता है भाई, ये भी गॉड गिफ्ट के जैसे है. I was born rare genetic disorder. By birth, I am physically handicapped है.
आपके फैमिली बैकग्राउंड में कुछ पाप किए होंगे, भगवान ऐसा तुम्हारे को लड़का दिया, कौन सा हॉस्पिटल नहीं घूमे, पूरे हॉस्पिटल से घूम के आए उनके वास्ते. डॉक्टर बोलते हैं उनका बोन ग्रोथ नहीं हो रहा, छुए तो भी बोन बेंड हो जाता था. पूरा फैमिली डिसअपॉइंट रहता था. रुई में लगा ऐसा हम पाले उनको.
10th हुए बाद मेरे को मल्टीपल फ्रैक्चर्स हुआ था. मेरे पापा, मेरा मामू, सब लोग मेरे को सपोर्ट दिया था. तुम कर सकते, यहाँ पर ही तुम्हारा लाइफ एंड नहीं हुआ. रिकवर होने को मेरे को 6 मंथ तक टाइम ले लिया. घर में बैठ के मैं पेरेंट्स के सपोर्ट से लिए मैं हर एक ट्यूशन लगा लेके मैं घर में कंप्यूटर सीख लिया. मैं अब मेरे को क्या है बोले तो बिजनेस में बहुत इंटरेस्ट था. क्या करना है बोल के मैं नेट में सर्च करे तो ये नॉन ओवन प्रोजेक्ट दिखा था. मैं लीज में ले लेके मैं फैक्ट्री चलाया. डिजेबल पर्सन से एम्प्लॉयमेंट दे रहा है, शेल्टर दे रहा है, काम दिला रहा है. मैं
wherever we go, we do not get any jobs from any company. You are disabled, you are unable to do any work. But Sagar started company and we are providing jobs to disabled people and they are happy to work here.
मेरे जैसे लोग कितने जने हैं, इन लोग सब लोगों को मैं बोलने गए हैं, एम्प्लॉय के लिए नहीं सोचना है, एम्प्लॉयर भी बनना है। ये 4 वर्ड मन में रहना है, ड्रीम, बिलीव, स्ट्रेव, अचीव। कुछ ना कुछ सक्सेस करके जाना है।
Celebrating the triumph of the human spirit by saluting MS Chandrakant Sagar as Dr. Batra's Positive Health Hero 2023.
We are so grateful that we have the amazing presence of Chandrakant with us today. Bahut shukriya Chandrakant for being with us today. And can I please request our wonderful guests and of course Dr. Batra and Dr. Akshay to kindly felicitate our wonderful hero with a trophy, a certificate and a check. Just a small token of our appreciation, that's about it. Because we can't do much. The only thing that we can do is show respect, love and honor this journey.
Hi, this is Chandrakant. First of all, I will do thanks to Dr. Batra for selecting me. Sir, मेरा नाम चंद्रकांत सागर है सर. मैं from Pranav Enterprises, founder and CEO. क्या है बोले तो आजकल क्या है यो सब लोग कैसा देख रहा है बोले तो यंग जनरेशन एम्प्लॉय के लिए देख रहा है. एम्प्लॉय नहीं, सब लोग एम्प्लॉयर बनना है बोल के मैं सोच रहे. और क्या है बोले तो आजकल छोटा प्रॉब्लम के लिए प्रॉब्लम देख के इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है बोल के सोच के सुसाइड आदम करते हैं. वो नहीं, मेरे को देख के मैं ये अचीव कर रहे, तुम लोग कहीं को अचीव नहीं करते, इसलिए सब लोग सोचना बोल के मेरा है. मेरा मेन एम क्या है बोले तो मेरे को देख के मेरे लाइफ में एक जने तो भी चेंज होना. अरे इन्वेस्ट कर रहे, मैं कहीं को नहीं करते, मैं जॉब के लिए कहीं को सोचना, गवर्नमेंट जॉब नहीं आया है बोल के इतने सारा लोग बाहर है बोले तो उतना सारा लोग बाहर है. नहीं, तुम्हारा हर एक जने को डिफरेंट टैलेंट रहता. वो टैलेंट के लिए तुम्हारा ड्रीम के लिए तुम काम करना है. तुम्हारा ड्रीम के लिए तुम नहीं काम करते, दूसरा ड्रीम के लिए तुम काम करना पड़ता है. और अपन क्या है वो तो मेनली 4 वर्ड्स है मेरा है, बिलीव, ड्रीम, स्ट्रेव, अचीव. Thank you once again. I thank you to Dr. Batra. Sir, okay sir, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Chandrakant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Fatiima, it's time for you and I to talk a little bit. I'm going to ask you to pass the mic.
I'm excited to talk to you.
Thank you so much for being with us and for everybody who watched Sam Bahadur this weekend. Yeah. Can we please give a round of applause? Because honestly, a film that way made is a film that we deserve to watch every year if possible. Your portrayal of Mrs. Gandhi was so challenging, and yet you did it with so much of grace and elan. How challenging was it for you?
It was, but thank you so much for your kind words. It's very sweet of you to say all of these things. I just try to, be honest to my character. You want to do things that inspire people, because as an actor, that's the only thing that I can do. I want to work hard. I am inspired by him and his life. So I want to do anything in my capacity to do that. So, yeah.
Today is, of course, the 15th edition of the Positive Health Awards by Dr. Batra. And my question to you is, how do you stay positive, Fatiima?
I stay positive by having my friends and family around. I think that's the biggest support system. And as Indians, हमारे लिए बहुत important होता है कि हम हमारे परिवार के साथ ज़रूरी नहीं है, बट आसपास रहे, क्योंकि फैमिली हमारे लिए एक बहुत ही बड़ा सपोर्ट सिस्टम होता है. हम बचपन में रिबेलियस हो जाते हैं कि हम अकेले रहेंगे, हमें मम्मी पापा से बात नहीं करनी. बट जब भी when you grow up, you realize कि without them, you might not be anything.
When we stand here and share the stage with Dr. Batra, all right, I must call to attention the fact that he's done so much for the field of homeopathy. Have you had any experience with homeopathy at all?
Yeah, so, for me, it's starting any sort of a treatment has been a struggle, even with my epilepsy. तो मुझे मिर्गी की बीमारी है, तो उसके लिए भी मुझे medication लेनी पड़ती है. So it has been a very difficult struggle. But my biggest fear is कि अगर मैं कुछ consume करूँगी या कुछ लूँगी, उसके side effects होंगे. And that has always stopped me. But with homeopathy, the biggest strength is that there are no side effects. It doesn't contradict with your other, treatments, and that's such a wonderful thing, because it's a very holistic approach to treatment. Your lifestyle becomes better. You have a healthier life. छोटी-छोटी चीजें होती है, जैसे headaches है, जो एक दिन होगा ठीक है, हर रोज होगा, it's going to change your life, it's going to hamper your life. But here it's a very beautiful journey. So for me, it's been a very lovely journey, because now I feel I'm much healthier and positive too.
I think that it's been so wonderful that you made time today, especially on the back of such a wonderful film that you gave the country, honestly.
Thank you.
And before you go, it'll be nice for you to acknowledge fans in the audience and say a couple of words for them.
Hi everybody. I am very happy to be here. मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि मुझे आप लोगों के साथ यहाँ आने का मौका मिला है, और उसके साथ साथ इतनी inspiring stories और performance देखने का मौका मिला है. And I would really like to thank Dr. Batra, because बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जिनके पास इतनी रीच होती है, इतना सक्सेसफुल होते हैं, इतना सब कुछ उन्होंने कमाया है ज़िंदगी में, पर हर कोई सोसाइटी को वापस नहीं देता है. और वो बहुत ही रेयर क्वालिटी है और बहुत ही इंस्पायरिंग क्वालिटी है, बिकॉज you don't need to be very successful to create change, you just need to have the mindset. और वो ज़रूरी है. And I think thank you so much, because every time I meet you and every time I talk to you, I learn something. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fatiima. I just want to say that I went on Sunday and I bought tickets for your movie because I wanted to make sure that I see it before I come and meet you.
That's so kind.
And your work was outstanding.
Thank you.
And I would say, thank you, sweetie. but then I'm neither Sam nor Bahadur. So मैं सिर्फ ये कहूँगा बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप आए और आपने
पर आप बहादुर तो बहुत हो. आप रील में हम बहादुर होते हैं, आप असलियत में बहादुर हो.
Thank you so much for being here and thank you for your time.
Thank you once again, Fatiima. Thank you once again, Chandrakantji. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you, Doctor, and over to you, Akshay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being with us. I'm now going to call on stage another very, very dear friend, actor and brother, Zaid Khan. Please come and join me. I must also mention, Zaid's such a dear, dear friend. He's always here for us. Let him say his hellos and pleasantries.
The thing about Zaid, Akshay, honestly, is that how can a man look so sharp? The first day I saw him, in his 40s. Oh my God. Can we give it up for Zaid, please?
Zaid's a darling. He's a brother. He's always here for us when we need him. He's been sent me his live location today. He's braved 3 hours of traffic. But I want to say something else about him. Behind every successful and powerful man is a wonderful woman. And his wife, Malaika, is here with us today. So please give her a big hand. And let me also tell you that she's launched an amazing brand called Essence of Malaika, which is affordable and wonderful furniture. I'm a big fan of it. I have it in my house. And Malaika, wish you all the very best with that. Can we please have the next AV for the award?
Thank you.
मेरा सपना था कि मैं इंडियन आर्मी में जाऊं, लेकिन मैं हैंडीकैप हूँ और मेरे को इंडियन आर्मी में लेंगे नहीं। बहुत बार ये मन में मेरे सवाल आया कि नहीं यार, भगवान ने मेरे को ऐसे क्यों बनाया। मेरे सब फ्रेंड्स जो है खेल रहे थे, दौड़ रहे थे, वो टाइम पे मैं खुद को बहुत कमज़ोर फील कर रहा था।
जैसे वो स्कूल जाता था तो चिढ़ाते थे उसको, पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस उसका जीरो हो गया था। ये बेटा तेरी खुद की लड़ाई है तो तुझे लड़ना है। जिम में लेके जाता था मैं उसको कि अपने आप इच्छा होने लगे कि मैं भी कुछ करूँ, तो डंबल से खेलने लगा। तो मैंने एक दिन उसके हाथ को डंबल्स बांध दिया ऐसे, तो डंबल्स को हाथ में लेके वैसे एक्सरसाइज पुशअप वगैरह करने लगा। तो जैसे उससे कॉन्फिडेंस आता चला गया तो अपने आप करने लगा।
जो घर में मिल रहा था खाना वगैरह, रोटी चावल वगैरह, यही मेरे डाइट थी। ये जो अपना हाथ का पंजा होता है तो इस पे मैं पुलअप्स नहीं लगाता, मैं यहाँ पे पुलअप्स लगाता हूँ। किस्मत के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि हमारी मेहनत ही हमारी किस्मत होती है। जिस दिन गिनीज बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बना तब मैं बहुत खुश था और वो मेरे लाइफ का बहुत ही अच्छा मोमेंट था। अपना दिल और दिमाग बहुत स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए, बाकी शरीर आपका कुछ उसके आगे मायने नहीं रखता। बाबू मुशायर, जिंदगी बड़ी होनी चाहिए, लंबी नहीं।
अपना है दिल ये आज का, दुनिया से जाके बोल दो, बोल दो। ऐसे जागो रे साथियों, दुनिया की आंखें खोल दो, खोल दो। लहरा दो, लहरा दो, सरकशी का परचम लहरा दो। गर्दिश में फिर अपनी सरजमी का परचम लहरा दो।
Celebrating the triumph of the human spirit by saluting Pratik Mohite as Dr. Batra's Positive Health Hero 2023.
And of course, we have a chance once again to meet the hero in person. Can I please request Dr. Mukesh Batra to join us on the stage again? Sorry, doctor, हम आपको बहुत तकलीफ दे रहे हैं, but as you said, sweetie, a little while ago, thank you for being wonderful and allowing us to trouble you. Thank you.
मेरा नाम प्रतीक मोहिते है और मैं एक जिम ट्रेनर हूँ और मेरे नाम 2 गिनीज बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स है। एक वर्ल्ड का मैं शॉर्टेस्ट बॉडी बिल्डर हूँ और दूसरा रिकॉर्ड मेरा 8 दिन हुआ लॉन्च हुआ है और 1 मिनट में मैंने 84 पुशअप्स लगाए हैं।
What?
और मैं थैंक यू सो मच बोलना चाहूँगा डॉक्टर बत्रा सर को जिन्होंने मेरे को यहाँ पे अवार्ड दिया और यहाँ पे बुलाया। और भले ही आपकी हाइट कम हो लेकिन आपकी सोच बड़ी होनी चाहिए। थैंक यू सो मच।
थँक यू प्रतीक. आता करूया का पुशअप?
Pratik. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys? Firstly, I want to literally tell you the way he sculpted his back is incredible. Even people with everything cannot sculpt a back like that. So give him a round of applause. Number 1. Number 2, I just want to say, Pratik, मेरे भाई, सुनने में आया कि आप 84 push-ups कर सकते हो एक साथ? अच्छा ठीक है।
50 के आगे पुशअप्स लगा सकता हूँ। 50 के आगे
यार मेरे मतलब मुझे पता नहीं कि मैं क्या हूँ। मैं तो सिर्फ 30-35 कर सकता हूँ। पुशअप कंपटीशन हो जाए यहाँ पे?
What?
हो जाए?
Oh my God, yes.
हो जाए? आई एम श्योर कि ये मुझे हराएगा। आई एम श्योर ऑफ इट। क्योंकि मैंने भी 1 महीने से इतना ज़्यादा वर्कआउट नहीं किया हूँ। आपने भी नहीं किया ना? सचमुच बोलो।
बट मेरा ऑपरेशन हुआ था तो जिसके चलते मेरा 1 मंथ से वर्कआउट बंद है।
कोई बात नहीं, कुदरत तेरे साथ है।
क्या चीज़?
कुदरत आपके साथ है।
जी पक्का, कुदरत पे भरोसा रख के ही मैं बहुत सारी चीज़ें करता हूँ और मेरे को सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत सारा आप लोगों का प्यार है, ऐसे ही बनाए रखे।
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you that many people say, what is the meaning of life? Life is an opportunity. It's not a meaning. You give it meaning. People like Pratik give life meaning. People like Dr. Batra give life meaning. People like Dr. Akshay Batra give life meaning. And all these people out here, they are truly God's children. They give us a perspective of how much we should complain a little less about our own lives. And Pratik, अगर तू सहमत है तो हम पुशअप कंपटीशन करें साथ में? पक्का? सबके सामने?
Wow.
पक्का?
This is happening.
Guys, do you all want this?
This is happening.
I will honestly, I know he is going to win. I know he is going to win, but we'll do it for fun.
Absolutely. All right, guys, it's up to you. आप भी कुछ करेंगे ना, थोड़ा सा काम करेंगे? आप काउंट देंगे हमारे साथ, ठीक है? All right. Let me take the mic from you. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you. I was wondering how you do that with that jacket, but now the jackets come off, the sleeves are getting rolled up. We're all counting with you, Zaid. He says, make sure I lose. That's truly a winner. All right, let's ready to count. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Oh my God! And Pratik keeps going. He's at 38, 39, 40! Thank you, Pratik. Thank you so much. How heartwarming. Thank you. Thank you, Pratik, and thank you, Zaid. You've always been such a wonderful, wonderful human being outside of being one of our heartthrobs. Thank you so much. We'll come back. Thank you, Pratik. And thank you, everybody. The jacket needs to come back on stage. Sir, wo jacket leke jayega mat kahin pe. Shukriya. Well, we're just kidding. For right now, It's been one performance that we did not plan, but this one we have planned. Can I please ask Ahmed once again to come up on stage, swoon and give up their moves one last time. So you remember they were on stage a little while ago. Please give them a round of applause so that they can come on and truly, just whisk us into a wonderful world again. Thank you.
जैसा कोई नहीं है बस नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही
Brave, inspiring, phenomenal. That's Ahmed for you, ladies and gentlemen. Could you please give them a round of applause again? बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आज इस परफॉर्मेंस और इन परफॉर्मेंसेस के साथ हमारे इस खूबसूरत शाम को और भी खूबसूरत बनाने के लिए. All right, it's story time. Do you know, in the 10th year of the Positive Health Awards, we introduced a special People's Choice Award to honor one hero whose story has not just touched the jury, but also millions of others. We opened the voting lines, much like KBC, to the public. And the public, of course, कहते हैं ना, public सब जानती है. बिल्कुल वही हुआ है इस साल भी, and we have some absolutely formidable nominees. Can we have the nominees AV on the screen, please? Thank you.
When I am 11 months old, the polio drops got reacted and I got affected by polio. My parents actually struggled for treatment. They have taken me to many hospitals, many rehab centers and many places for treatment. But I could not walk. The children never used to sit with me. And I used to question myself what wrong I have done. Most of the times I feel inferior. Most of the times people rejected me. Most of the times I used to confine my small dark room and I used to cry for myself. just because of my disability, I should not be discriminated. So I wanted to be treated as an equal person. That made me to fight back my life. I wrote civil service exam initially to prove myself. I want to show it to the society that I can be on par with them. I passed civil services examination twice in spite of my disability. 2004 exam, 2005 results, I got 399 rank. In 2016 exam, 17 results, I got 167 rank. Second time, I wrote the exam not to join the job, not to join the service, but to prove myself and to the students that in any case, at any age, in spite of any challenge, we can pass the examination. After my success in civil service exam, after I started training for civil services aspirants, I never felt that I am disabled. Now more than 100 of my students are in IAS and IPS services in various parts of the country. Every year, whenever we get results, whenever the students trained by me get success, I really feel that I am empowered. In fact, I am empowering the people. I am not at all disabled.
घायल परिंदा है तू, दिखला दे जिंदा है तू, बाकी है तुझ में हौसला।
रूठी तकदीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या, टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो। कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह, कर हर मैदान फतेह रे बंदे, हर मैदान फतेह।
Presenting Dr. Batra's People's Choice Award nominee number 3, Balalata Mallavarapu.
Imagine waiting for 6 long years for a child, and then a child is born and it's blind. Initially, with no direction, my parents just took me from one doctor to the other, trying to restore my eyesight, and the news finally broke out that I will never be able to see again. My parents would every day take me to at least teach me Braille. When I shifted to a regular school, that time the problem began. Whenever I would sit in the class, I would hear just chalk sound, something, teacher drawing something on the board, and couldn't make out anything. Students would bully me and I couldn't go to school, so I came back and I told my parents I want to leave the school. I was not even able to manage living for a single day. That's because I had chronic depression and nothing made sense. I felt that there's no point of living. One day I decided that I myself will have to stand up for myself and no one's going to do it for me. Blind girl from a remote part of India managed with math and science to secure 95%. I decided to start my own organization. Instead of going around looking for jobs, I would create jobs myself. I myself developed a lot of digital literacy tutorials to teach how to use mobile phones, lot of applications that are specially designed for the blind, and it benefited students and teachers in Karnataka, and now it's being used in almost all other states. No matter who you are or what disability you have, if you are on this planet, it is for a very specific purpose and it's called your life mission.
मैं तो बादलों से टूर जाऊंगी, है जो क्रेजी क्रेजी सपने मेरे, सारे चुन के मैं भूल आऊंगी। हम आना इस दुनिया की हो ही नहीं, मैं अपनी ही दुनिया बनाऊंगी। कि जिंदगी मेरी सौ ख्वाहिशों,
Presenting Dr. Batra's People's Choice Award nominee number 1, Vidya Y.
At a very young age, I met an accident, and in that accident, my spinal cord got injured. Life ने totally turn ले लिया. I was confined into the 4 walls and I shuttered not only physically but mentally too. तो मेरे फादर जो है वो मुझे गोदी में उठा के ले जाते थे. उनको मुझे उठा के उनको बैक में भी प्रॉब्लम हो गया. Later I came to know he is suffering from Parkinson. और लोग मुझे ही उस चीज़ का ताना दे रहे थे. You are the reason. ये उस एक्सीडेंट में मर क्यों नहीं गई? I was like, सही में लोग बोल रहे I should die in that accident. अब मैं कैसे जीऊंगी? मैंने जब वॉलंटरी मेडिकेल सोसाइटी ज्वाइन किया, जब मैंने देखा कि मेरे जैसे बुरे केस भी हैं और लोग बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान हैं, सबसे पहले तो एक एहसास आया मेरे दिल में कि इंशा कम ऑन, यू डोंट नीड टू क्राई, अब इस चीज़ से निकलना है. अब मैं इस चीज़ के बारे में नहीं सोच रही थी किसको क्या लगेगा क्या नहीं लगेगा. अब मेरा लक्ष्य जो था कि मुझे कुछ करके दिखाना है, नो मैटर व्हाट. मैंने मैनेजमेंट से बात की, मुझे स्पोर्ट्स ज्वाइन करना है. आई डोंट नो विच स्पोर्ट्स बट मुझे करना है. उन्होंने बोला ठीक है आप बास्केटबॉल ज्वाइन कर लो. So when I got selected for rest of India, I played my first nationals. ऐसे बाइक खोल के सब ने वेलकम किया. आपका जो पोटेंशियल है ना, वो कभी डिफाइन नहीं होगा कि आपके सर्कमस्टेंसेस क्या है. वो डिफाइन होगा कि आपका एटीट्यूड क्या रहा था टुवर्ड्स दैट.
कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए. ओ कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए. हाय कोई तो चल जिद फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए. चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया.
Presenting Dr. Batra's People's Choice Award nominee number 2, Dr. Insha Bashir.
Well, I do have the name of the winner with me, and I'm very, very excited to say that before we announce this, it must have been very hard for the audiences to decide from these heart-wrenching and inspiring stories. But since we bestowed them with the power of choosing our positive health hero, we've received a huge response from our audience. As this award is for the people, by the people, here's my 2 bits on this. It's not just about a contest or a competition. The amount of you who went on to vote ultimately discovered 3 amazing stories. The one that you chose eventually is something that might have won your heart, but I think what has been done here is spread the awareness about these heroes. And if you were one of those who voted, thank you so much. And if you're going to vote next year, or if you believe that this should happen another year, you should put your hands together first for all 3 nominees, please. And I don't mean to make you wait anymore. Shall we announce the winner, Akshay?
Hi. Let's invite Zaid Khan back on stage, please. Dr. Mukesh Batra. Can I also have Fatiima please join us? May I have Mr. Deepak Dwivedi from Blitz, India, UK and UAE to please join us up on stage. And yes, Sunil, please.
And can I please invite someone who I'm a huge fan of personally, Sunil Jaglan. Thank you so much for joining us today. A wonderful, wonderful story of a very cool Sarpanch from Haryana who made the Selfie with Daughter campaign so alive, and it's something that has truly impacted many, many people all across the country. to be proud of their daughters. Sunil, thank you so much for joining us. A big, big round of applause for one of our real life heroes. Thank you. Oh, I've got the plaque. We all know the winner now. Who's going to make the announcement?
That doesn't matter. It's always between father and son. And the winner is, according to the vote, Dr. Insha Bashir. Please.
Huge congratulations, Dr. Bashir. It's been such a pleasure to know your journey, and that video truly inspired all of us in this auditorium tonight, especially the ones who came across your story because of the Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards have been impacted positively as well. That video where you had that basketball in your hand and the background score, I don't know how many of you truly teared up at that moment, but my God, is this a moment for all of us to share this with you. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. And as we hand over the award and the plaque, I'd like to request Insha to say a few words. Thank you, Insha.
My home was not at the Dome of the Palace. Being a Kashmiri, I had to learn how to live on the rocks of mountains. Esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Dr. Batra, thank you so much for this great honor. It means a lot for me. You know what? Where from I am, मेरा घर नहीं था वहाँ पे, जहाँ पे बड़े बड़े महल होते हैं, जहाँ पे ऐसा लोग कर लेते हैं ये, वो अलग ही दुनिया है. I am talking about कश्मीर. और मुझे कम उम्र में पता चला कि मुझे बहुत मेहनत करनी है ताकि मैं उभर आऊं और लोगों के लिए इंस्पिरेशन बन जाऊं. लेकिन मुझे रहना था वही नोकिली जो पत्थर होते हैं ना, उन पे. So when I met that accident, the journey towards my accomplishment was not easy. I can say it was long and tough. But Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, I had a great family support, especially my father. When I faced that life-changed accident, many people were coming to visit me. They were saying many things like, why didn't she die in that accident? She's a burden now for family, for herself. And many people were saying, I was just a kid, like a 14 or 15 years old girl, and people were talking about my marriage. I don't know why were they talking. I think मुझे लग रहा था कि शायद उनको लग रहा मेरे साथ एक्सीडेंट हो गया और उनको कोई राइट मिला है मेरे बारे में बात करने के लिए या कोई डिसीजन लेने के लिए. और अभी भी सोच रही हूँ कि वो क्यों मेरी शादी की बात कर रहे थे. Who will marry her? Really? क्या मुझे उस एक्सीडेंट में कोई ऐसा ऑर्गन लॉस हो गया था जो शादी के लिए ज़रूरी होता है? I don't know why. और उसके बाद से they were saying many things like जिस वजह से डिप्रेशन ने जगह ले ली. डिप्रेशन एक बहुत बुरी चीज़ है जिसमें इंसान बहुत कुछ सीखता भी है या किसी की जान भी ले सकता है. एंड वो डिप्रेशन, मुझे ऐसे थॉट्स आते थे कि कब फैमिली मुझे अकेले छोड़ेंगे और मैं कुछ ऐसा करूँगी कि जो नेचुरल डेथ लगेगा, जिससे मेरी फैमिली को तकलीफ नहीं होगी, क्योंकि माई फैमिली वेर आल्सो इन ट्रॉमा. और मेरे फादर भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहे थे कि आई एम नॉट दैट इंशा बशीर एनी मोर हु वॉज वॉकिंग, हु वॉज रनिंग, हु वॉज प्लेइंग. उनके लिए भी वो एक्सेप्ट करना मुश्किल था. एंड इन दैट एक्सीडेंट मुझे नहीं लग रहा था मेरा स्पाइन बस इंजर्ड हुआ, मुझे लग रहा था वो जो प्यारे प्यारे मेरे इनोसेंट ड्रीम्स थे कि अपनी कंट्री को रिप्रेजेंट करूंगी, फॉर फ्लाइंग एरियाज में जाऊंगी, क्योंकि आई एस्पायर टू बी एन डॉक्टर और नीडी और पोर पीपल की हेल्प करूँगी। मुझे नहीं पता था कि मुझे लाइफ लॉन्ग के लिए डॉक्टर्स की बहुत ज़रूरत है। मैं खुद ही एक डॉक्टर बनना चाहती थी। बट अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, यस दैट टाइम फेट डिचड मी, बट मेरी ज़िंदगी में बहुत कुछ ऐसा था, ऊपर वाला ने ऐसा कुछ लिखा था, लेकिन बंदा ही बेसब्र होता है। उस टाइम पे मुझे लग रहा था कि दैट इज़ द एंड ऑफ माई लाइफ, क्योंकि खुद तो भी उतना कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा था। लोग वही समझा रहे थे, या तो मुझे खुद को ख़त्म करना है या फिर मुझे उन सब से लड़के फ्रस्ट्रेशन में आके या फिर किसी का कत्ल करना है। बट अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, माय फादर वर विथ मी एंड ही टोल्ड मी, सी बेटा, डैमेज हैज़ बीन डन, ओके, यू जस्ट एक्सेप्ट इट, डैमेज हैज़ बीन डन। मैं नहीं जा सकता खुदा के पास और उनके साथ जंग कर सकता, लेकिन जो ये लोग बोलते हैं इनको गलत प्रूफ आप कर सकते हो। यू हैव अ टू ऑप्शंस, ईदर टू प्रूव देम राइट और अपने आप को राइट प्रूफ करो, या फिर मुझे आज भी यकीन है कि मेरा बच्चा बहुत होनहार है, अपनी कंट्री को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए अभी भी उसके पास हुनर है। आई वॉज लाइक, ओ ये मेरे फादर है, ये इसलिए ऐसे सोच रहे हैं, अब कुछ नहीं है पॉसिबल। बट वो सही नहीं था। हाँ, जर्नी वाज डिफ़िकल्ट, क्योंकि जब मैंने ठान लिया कि मुझे कुछ करना है, समथिंग रियली ग्रेट, क्योंकि मुझे दूसरा ऑप्शन बेटर लगा ना कि मुझे अबू को राइट प्रूफ करना है। लेकिन जैसे मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया मैं कुछ करूँगी, फर्स्ट ऑल मेरी लाइफ में सबसे पहले एक डॉक्टर ने ही एडवाइस दी कि इंशा, इट्स ओके, you are not able to walk, but your other parts are working, your brain is working, be thankful. And then he told me that just go for any rehabilitation center for your rehabilitation. I was like, होगा कोई ऐसा और कोई मार्केट जैसे डॉक्टर टू डॉक्टर ले जाते थे अबू जी। बट आई सेड ओके, आई विल ट्राई। बट मैं इंटरेस्टेड नहीं थी, अब मुझे लग रहा था अब कुछ नहीं होगा। लेकिन सर्कमस्टेंसेस ऐसे हो गए, आई केम टू नो दैट माई फादर इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम पार्किंसन एंड पीपल वर टॉकिंग लेट ये इंशा की वजह से हुआ। सम सो कॉल्ड आंटीज वर कमिंग, अगर यही मर गई होती उस एक्सीडेंट में तो एक के साथ ही होता। लेकिन देखो, इसने अपनी फैमिली को भी जो बाकी सारी चीज़ें बोलते हैं खाया एंड ऑल, और देखो बाकी सारी फैमिली भी सफ़र करी है। तो देन आई डिसाइडेड कि मुझे कुछ ज़रूरी करना है, क्योंकि अगर अबू इज़ सफरिंग फ्रॉम पार्किंसन, मैं उनको कैसे खुश करूं। डॉक्टर ने कहा इनको स्ट्रेस से दूर रखना। सो आई डिसाइडेड आई विल डू समथिंग रियली ग्रेट। जब मैंने डिसाइड कर लिया, जो हर एक चीज़ जो वर्क नहीं कर रही थी, आई even continued my studies, nothing was working until and unless I decided that I will do something. हर एक एफर्ट ने वर्क करना स्टार्ट किया। I joined a rehabilitation center, that's voluntary Medicare society located there in Srinagar. When they came to know that I have a sportswoman spirit, they told me it is possible. I was like, really? They said yes. So उन्होंने मुझे बहुत सारे गेम्स के बारे में बोला, बट अगेन बीइंग ए फीमेल लोग मुझे अंडर एस्टिमेट कर रहे थे। यू नो व्हाट, एट दैट मोमेंट किस चीज़ ने वर्क किया? इट वॉज क्रिटिसिज्म। जो क्रिटिसिज्म, जो अननेसेसरी सिंपैथी उससे पहले मेरे ऊपर नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट डालते थे, उस वक्त पॉजिटिव डाली। पता क्यों? क्योंकि उन्होंने नहीं मुझे अंडर एस्टिमेट किया क्योंकि आई एम ऑन व्हील्स। उन्होंने नहीं मुझे अंडर एस्टिमेट किया कि आई एम फ्रॉम कश्मीर। उन्होंने मुझे अंडर एस्टिमेट किया कि आई एम ए गर्ल। दे सेड यू आर अ गर्ल, यू वुड face the difficult days of the months, blah blah blah. So they actually did hurt my female ego. I start searching, क्या मेरे से पहले कोई एथलीट नहीं आया, पैरा एथलीट क्या नहीं आया? बहुत ढूंढा, नहीं मिला किसी भी सिंगल गेम में। कश्मीर से, not even जम्मू एंड कश्मीर से नहीं था। So I decided let us be one. I will become the one. I was like, मैं कोशिश करूंगी, देखती हूँ कि ऊपर वाला क्या करेगा। So from that day, it really required me lots of hard work. और इतने सारे चैलेंज, that's the long list. I know यहाँ पे वक्त की बहुत कमी है. That's the long list, but it was not impossible. It was not impossible. Yes. It was difficult. It was not impossible. And I want to tell you all, आपकी लाइफ कभी भी कोई ऐसे डिफाइन नहीं करेगा कि आपके क्या सर्कमस्टेंसेस थे, आपको किसने सपोर्ट किया, किसने नहीं किया. हमारी लाइफ को हमारा एटीट्यूड डिफाइन करता है. वो जो मेरी जिंदगी में वो हादसा हो गया, लाइफ चेंजिंग, that would have defined my whole life in disappear, but I choose different path. So मैं आप सबको बोल रही हूँ, जितने भी हो मुझे इस वक्त सुन रहे हैं, if your dream is important for you, you will make it happen, no matter what. If not, you will find only excuses. So I have played 3 nationals, 2 international. I have got silver in international championship. I have got national award. I have got state award. वो सारे अवार्ड तो मेरे लिए उतना मैटर नहीं करते. आज मैं आप सब लोगों के आपके सामने हूँ, पर इसमें बहुत सारे लोगों ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया है. और थैंक्स टू डॉक्टर बत्रा सर, आपने मुझे चूज किया इस नॉमिनेशन के लिए. मुझे नहीं पता चलता कि लोग मुझे इतना पसंद करते हैं. वो जो बड़े बड़े कमेंट्स मैंने पढ़े, उससे मैं और ज़्यादा इंस्पायर हो गई, और मेरे जो कमिटमेंट्स है उसको फ्यूल मिल गया और ज़्यादा मेहनत करने के लिए, सो दैट आई कैन बिकम एन एग्जाम्पल इन रियल सेंस. और भी लोग मोटिवेट होंगे, और भी इंशा बशीर घर से निकलेंगे और कुछ कर जाएंगे. थैंक यू सो मच.
Shukriya, Insha. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Doctor? Actually, Zaid, we're going to pass the mic to you to say a few words.
इंशा, मैं यही कह सकता हूँ कि मुझे साहिल लुधियानवी साहब की एक कवि याद आती है, और इट्स बेस्ड ऑन होप एंड टुमारो. वो कहते हैं कि आना जाना सभी तो जाने, कब जाना कोई ना जाने. अर्थ ने तोड़ा है, अर्थ ने जोड़ा है, नाता सबसे तेरा. वक्त रुके ना, वक्त रुके क्यों, चाहो ना चाहो चलना पड़ेगा. जाने अनजाने उस मंजिल तक पहुंचे हैं, उस पार जाकर लौट ना आना. क्या ये सच है, क्या वो सच है, क्या सच और झूठ दोनों बराबर. क्या ये ब्रह्म, क्या वो भ्रामसी, क्या माया और ब्रह्मना एक. सारा जीवन लिखता रहा तू, फिर भी कागज कोरा रहा क्यों. खुद ही बोले खुद ही ना देखता, सब देख के तू देख ना पाया. The possibility of if, the possibility of tomorrow, the possibility of taking a decision. My salute to all these individuals who fight every day, every minute, every hour. I am truly grateful for Dr. Mukesh Batra, Dr. Batras, Dr. Akshay Batra, and this entire family who honor and give all these ladies and all these gentlemen a stage to speak their voice, a voice that we must hear, a voice that we must understand, a voice that makes us human too. Thank you, Dr. Batra. Thank you.
Thank
Akshay.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, all of you, for sparing time this evening and for being with us. Can I please request all of the awardees to kindly join us on stage, as we'd love to share this moment with each of you. Requesting all of the awardees to come up and to be with us on stage again. Thank you.
May I also call on stage some of our sponsors and special guests, Mr. Yasser, Mr. Vora from Blitz, Nirav, Mayank and Bhakti from our digital partner Logic Loop, Manish from Click, Rishi from GR Brothers, Nitesh from Renew Cell, Malaika, please join us on stage, Farah, Sanjoy, Aras, Advocate Puri, please join us on stage if you're here. Advocate Swapnil, if you're here, please join us. Dr. Bairamji, you're always such a big supporter of the awards. Please join us on stage. Can we also have Narendra, who did the wonderful dance for us, to please come and join us on stage? And Delnaz Balsar, are you here? Please join us. I saw you in the beginning. Please come up on stage for the final curtain call. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for all the awardees here on stage. And thank you all for being here tonight in support. It really means a lot to us. Thank you very, very much. There are many of you who come here every single year. Thank you so much. Your support really means a lot. Wish you all the best. Stay healthy, stay happy. Good night. And of course, thank you to my dear, dear, dear Rohini, without who this stage would never be the same.
Thank you, everybody.
Big thank you to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next year at the 16th Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards.
you.
Bajaj, the world's favorite Indian, presents Dr. Batra's Positive Health Awards 2023, celebrating the triumph of the human spirit.